Ahai, Paris 2024 is looming. All the roads, track and field wise, leads to Paris, my lord, my lord. As far as the GOATs, Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Elaine Thompson-Herah, Shericka Jackson, 100 and 200 meters, speed monsters, speed queens. Silence is truly golden. The Readon Boss is of the opinion, like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling where I'm coming from, that the quietness, the lack of racing appearances by the likes of Shelly-Ann and Elaine signal one thing. Sha'Carri Richardson's stellar outside lane victory in Budapest, Hungary, sent shockwaves through Jamaica and the sporting world. When push comes to shove, these greats, Shelly-Ann, Elaine Thompson, in the tail end of their careers, they know to the fans around the world, if not to themselves, that you're only as good as your last race. Certainly, that's the narrative in their minds. Their relative and respective coaches, from Walcott to the Francises, they know unless you bring your A+ game, this Sha'Carri Richardson will cook you, will take care of business. She's the real deal. Sha'Carri Richardson, USA's new stellar star, is following in a tradition of outstanding US sprinters, from Evelyn Ashford to Gail Davis, Carmelita Jetta, of course, a certain Flo Joe, and now Sha'Carri Richardson. She's the real deal. When Shericka Jackson took care of Shelly-Ann, a 10.6 runner who had incurred some injuries along the way, she came back. Shericka said, I need to take care of Shelly. If I take care of Shelly, a GOAT contender, I'll have this thing sorted. And yet there was one who begged to differ. Sha'Carri Richardson showed speed, power, pace, determination, even in the build-up, the lead-up to Budapest, when Sha'Carri was getting the drop and beating Shericka. Shericka was looking over. I thought Shericka was thinking, like, share, and subscribe if the Readon Boss is speaking. Shericka saying, all right, she's got the courage and the speed to take it to the line, but hey, what? Budapest, when the medals are on the line. I go and reverse this now. I go and show her what time it is. She gonna know what clock I strike. We start talk some part, but here we go. Budapest showed Sha'Carri Richardson the real deal. Talu, quick, recent winner of the Jamaican Invitational meet. Big up yourself to Talu. First time touching down and running, competing in Jam Down. A warm welcome given, an outstanding ovation. But 10.8+ ain't necessarily gonna cut it. Shericka is looking to take it all, but so too is Elaine. Oh, and so too is Shelly-Ann Fraser. A+ games. That means interview, Kinteet. No. Bide your time. Why aren't you competing and racing? We want to see you. We want to see you. Like, share, and subscribe. We love you. When you go race. When you go race. We want to heal up. We want little Dutch pot. Dutch pot now coming in until the time is right. Conserve energy. Conserve energy. They know spring chickens. All roads lead to Paris. Before that, the trials. You peak when you need to peak. Take a peek into the camps. You're lucky if you can see what clock a strike and see what go on. Paris 2024 is going to be a lighter occasion. There were certain times I used to air interviews with Shelly and them and Shericka. When's the next race? Me no know, you know. Me no know, you know. You have to ask me coach, you know. Me have to speak to my coach. Me no know what I want. And we are talking about, you know, I'm not big woman, yeah. And we are going, we really, and we are really going with. There's a reason. Papa D, respect him. My cousin said, in their coach, they trust. The coach knows what clock a strike. Jamaica have some of the finest coaches in the world, and they are aware that there's a real deal out there. Talu's a real deal. Big up yourself, Talu. You took care of Kemba Nelson. You took care of Brianna Williams. God. It's a different kettle of fish. Shakari versus Shelly-Ann versus Elaine versus Shericka. Wherever you are, make sure you find a seat and a Dutch pot. 2024 Paris, the place to be. Like, share, and subscribe. Silence is going to be golden. It's a Jamaican stew, a goat stew. And they want to throw Shakari in. And when it comes out, you taste it and you'll see Jam Down is the place to be. Who's going to be 1, 2, 3? We'll wait and see. Like, share, and subscribe. The goats don't want to end up in a stew and be cooked by Shakari. They want to be peak. Like, share, and subscribe. Silence can be golden. Me not look for no interview. I me not look for them for tap foot pan track. Unless it is needed and a necessity. Take time. Peace and love. Everything level. Take it down low. Take it down low. Hi, sir. Real deal. I can't wait for sample some of that stew down at Paris. Paris stew. Oh God. Pepper sauce. Oh God.